Hey everyone, it is Caspian here, back with another episode of my Platinum Trophy Guide for Demon's Souls on the PS5. This is going to be episode 13, and today we are going to be heading over to the Prison of Hope, which is level 3-1 in the Tower of Latria. And just to let you know, there are going to be 3 trophies that we're going to receive in this area today. So we get a bronze trophy for defeating the Fool's Idol, and then we get a rare silver trophy if we defeat the Fool's Idol, who she is the boss of this area. If we defeat her by not touching any of her clones. So she has a bunch of clones that pop up, and she attempts to fool you into attacking them. Basically to waste your time, your stamina, and you know you are exposed while you're attacking. So if you do become fooled, it makes it much harder. So I'm going to show you how to not be fooled and unlock this rare silver trophy. And there is also another rare silver trophy available for us here called Time for Rolling. So we're going to receive all 3 of those trophies in this episode, and before we head out onto the road, I'm going to consume a few souls here, and we are going to upgrade our longsword to +4. So we will go see Blacksmith Baldwin, and I'm going to take the longsword. I'm going to take the longsword +4. So it's going to require 6 hardstone shards and 1 large hardstone chunk, or no, large hardstone shard and 380 souls. So, all right. We've got that all smithed. Now we will head up to the Archstone. This is what, the Archstone of the Tower Queen? Yeah. And we'll head over to the Prison of Hope. So entering World 3-1. So in this world, there are some pretty difficult enemies here called Mind Falyers. They have like tentacles on their head, and they mostly use magic, and it's very powerful magic. We need to be very careful with them. So we're just gonna go through, and I'm gonna open up every door in this prison, locked or not, just to show you. Okay, that's where we warped in. So this area is a little bit confusing. You definitely have to keep your wits about you, and don't worry about the prisoners. Some of them will attack you. Killing them is not going to negatively impact your character or world tendency that I am aware of. Alright, so these doors are all locked, and there's one of the Mind Falyers right there. So we are just going to sneak up behind him and give him a backstab. You don't want to take these guys head on. So we're still wearing our thief ring here, which the thief ring is an excellent ring to be wearing in this level. So we'll keep that on, and I've got my cling ring on as well. And if you didn't remember, make sure to be in soul body form. You do not want to be here in physical form, because if you die in physical form, it's going to negatively impact your world tendency, and it's going to take longer to get to pure white, especially if you die more than one time. You could screw up your playthrough. So let's grab this key. This is the Prison of Hope 3F cell key, and actually at this point it should open well, I believe it should open all of the doors in this area. Now we're going to head down this way. I like to open them up by opening them. To me, in my mind, what that means is that I've cleared that room. So I open them. Sometimes you'll have bodies hanging in a cell. Sometimes the bodies will have items. This body does not have an item with it, though. You'll see what that looks like very shortly, I believe. So there's another enemy, another mind flare down that hallway. There's just a couple cells here. See, so these guys want to attack us. All right. We will do them in, and oh, a renowned warrior soul, very nice. I think that's worth 800. No, yeah, renowned warrior soul, 800. And a mercury stone shard, and now we will go take care of. There is a mind flare right down here, right down. He's on our left. Here he comes. Okay, he saw me. See, so that's a magic trap. The green attack. If he gets you caught in his magic trap, then he tries to walk over to you and then he eats your face. So it's best to just get behind them, and if that means being a little bit patient and waiting for them to turn around and walk away from you, then definitely take the time and wait for them to turn around. It's why I'm wearing the thief ring, just to have to make them less suspicious of me. So their attack distance is much shorter with the thief ring on. Which, what I mean by that is the distance that you need to be away from them for them to become aggravated. So we will open this cell up, take care of those guys. So here we have a body hanging, and as you can see, it has an item with it. So we're going to switch over to our arrow, and we are going to get this body down. And he's got some bright water for us to pick up. This guy dropped a Noble's Lotus. And now we will continue on our merry way. This cell has an item in it for us. Take care of this guy. They're not worth many souls, but a soul is a soul, I suppose. Oh, this guy's shooting at me. Now that blue magic attack that he has is very powerful. Avoid that attack at all costs. I mean, you can even stand back here and snipe this guy with your arrow if you want to. But I would recommend the backstab routine. And there's another key right there for us. We're going to be picking that up in a moment. I just want to go back here. Okay, we got everything in that cell. And there are no hidden items here. So we will pick this key up. That is the Prison of Hope 3F key. And now we will continue down this way. This is going to be a dead end down here. And we can access the other side. Be careful of these guys. Ooh. So they are two spear enemies. Here we go. All right. And another item for us. Mercury Stone Shard. Perfect. So Mercury Stone, I believe, I actually, to be honest, I have not used it as an upgrade material yet. A Renowned Warrior Soul, so that's another 800 souls. But it is my belief that the Mercury Stone Shards are used to upgrade weapons and to give your weapons a poison effect. So down below, additional effects. The green skull is poison, so you can upgrade a blade to have poison damage on it, and you use the mercury stone to do that, which kind of makes sense, right? Like mercury is poisonous, so. Now we have some more cells to open. This is the original hall where we warped in. So we've got these cells to open with some loot in them. We will send that. So that's the wizard's garments and the wooden catalysts, which we have all of. We're wearing the wizard's garments right now. Take care of that guy. And we've got another. And there is a Noble's Lotus right there for us. We will open this cell just to make sure that it's cleared. And he's not going to drop anything. I will take his souls though. Now we want to move to the end. So we warped into this cell. The archstone is right there. And now this is going to be a shortcut that we have opened already. So we'll open this gate here, and it is going to remain permanently open, as will all of the other cells that we've opened. And we are going to head through the fog onto the next section of Prison of Hope. So up the stairs. And there are no items out here at all, so you don't have to worry about that, although you may have noticed I do like breaking a lot of the a lot of the furniture. So we'll go into this cell, and in here we've got one of the geez, what do they call these torture chambers again? Oh, there's an item on that body too. So this is safe to open. You can open this, and he's going to have a stone of ephemeral eyes, which is excellent. We need as many of those as we can get. And we are going to knock that guy down. All right, Noble's Lotus. Now, continuing on, there's a cell full of guys here. I don't believe any of them attack you in this particular cell. That's going to remain locked for the moment. We will retrieve the key for it, though. You know, I like giving them what I would refer to as mercy. I gotta be honest. I kind of feel bad for all of these guys in here. And on top of that, they get in our way a little bit. Like if you open that cell, then they will all come walking out, and they kind of get in our way. If you let them out and decide not to kill them, then I think eventually you'll know what I mean by they can tend to get in our way. Now there are actually some enemies in here. There's some guys in here that are gonna want to attack us. So we'll draw him out. And I'm gonna use my soul arrow here. Oh wow. Okay, and that is going to do it for the bad guys, I believe. I'll take these guys as souls. They also do, as you've seen, they drop Noble and Widow's Lotus too, which are definitely worth having. We're going to need lots of Noble's Lotus come World 5, where we're going to be being poisoned frequently. So that can get a little bit dicey, and you need to have lots of Noble's Lotus to counteract that poison. So we're going to come in here, and you're going to see two of these torture chambers. They're both safe to open. I don't. Are these called maces, or I can't really remember. I would have to look it up. But we'll open that up, and he's gonna fall out. He's got an unknown hero soul for us, which I think is worth 400. Yeah, 400 souls, and this guy's got the black armor set, black leather armor set. Now in here, you see just one of these torture chambers. This is actually a trap. I do not recommend opening it just to stay safe. It has an enemy in it, and I believe he'll attack us immediately and poison us. I could use my bow and arrow on this guy. It should be more or less effective. There we go. Alright. That's enough out of you, Mind Flayer. And down here we have a key. So that is the Prison of Hope 4F cell key and Prison of Hope 4F key. So now we will just head down this. Oh, thank God. I completely forgot about that hole in the floor, and luckily it doesn't kill us. It does drop us over on this side of where we just came from, though. So I'll make my way back up there. If at all possible, and you can avoid falling through that hole, I would definitely recommend not falling through it. Although you could use it if you needed to get away from the Mind Flayer and you were fighting him. You could definitely use it as an escape route. It's not good for much else, though. And now we will continue on. So we've cleared this area. We've opened all of the cells. We've got, except for, or no, yeah, no, now we, that's right. Just noticed that cell was closed. Okay. So we'll start at this cell here where these guys are all lined up for us. And we've got some items in here. I offer you mercy, gentlemen. There you go. Noble's Lotus, Widow's Lotus, Secret Dagger. And definitely, man, if these guys don't make you feel bad, I don't know how you can keep them alive like that. And there is an item back here too, so they're basically just like free souls, and like I said, I do recommend just giving them some mercy, because they will get in your way, because they tend to follow you around after you free them to go and get the items in the cells. They tend to follow you kind of aimlessly, and they can get in the way between you and some enemies when you're trying to do battle. So just to show you right here, you can actually, I believe you can shoot right through the door. Yeah. And he can't hit us. No, okay. So now, it apparently is kind of a glitch. Oh. Oh, he's gonna move away now. I've got that thief ring on too. Jeez, yeah. Seems like he's kind of glitching out. Alright, well, we'll take care of him with the bow. And we will open this gate up. And there is a second Mind Flayer around the corner here to our right. He's doing a path on the other side of this gate. So we're going to open this. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna need to heal myself here. Did not realize my health was getting so low. And here's that other Mind Flare. We're going to wait for him to approach and then turn around so we can do our backstab routine. It is definitely the safest strategy with these guys. Oh, wow. This is not good. Wow, what is going on here? I don't want to get hit by that again. There we go. Alright. A little bit sloppy. I would definitely try to avoid doing that. Obviously, I screwed up. I didn't get a perfect hit on my backstab and kind of messed the whole thing up. So now right here to our right in the first cell, I believe, we have the once royal mistress. So she is a merchant, and we will go and talk to her.
Where do you come from? Dear me, I shouldn't cry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
So we'll see what she has to sell us. Definitely, I like to buy aged spice from her. I think she might be the only merchant of aged spice in the game, and she's got it. Personally, I think that's a pretty decent price for aged spice, and we will probably need to be using lots of that later on. She also sells Moonlight Stone shards. So you need this materials upgrade to upgrade your blades with magic power or magic damage. It is an excellent stone and one of the rarer stones in the game. And she also has the Ring of Avarice for sale for 50,000. But we're going to get that ring for free later on in the game. I can't remember exactly which world we get that in. I think it might be relatively soon, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So that's everything she's got for sale. She's got a few weapons, some bright water, which recovers some MP over time. Not a bad little item to use either. But I like that aged spice. So we will move on from here. And now down this way, there is an item for us, but once again, there is another hole, and I believe if you fall through that one, you do die. So make sure not to venture too far down this path, and we will head back up over here, and we'll unlock this cell. There's going to be some guys here. See, he just comes out right away, and he wants to just like follow me around. See, so we'll give him some mercy, and we'll deal with these guys. Okay, that should be everyone. Oh. Okay, so there is an item on that corpse up there. We'll shoot this guy down. and that is a Noble's Lotus, which, like I said, that you eat that to cure yourself of any poison. So it heals the poison status ailment. And we've got... That's right. So these three are safe. This one is not safe. So it's the odd man out. The single one is a trap, and these all have loot in them for us. So there is the Ring of Magical Sharpness, which is an excellent ring. You wear the Ring of Magical Sharpness to raise your magic power. However, it does also slightly lower your magic defenses. But it makes your magic spells more powerful. So it definitely is a good ring to have in your inventory, and we're not going to open this one. It is a trap. So we'll leave that there. There are no items in it. If you want to see for yourself, and it'll earn me some brownie points or make you trust me more, you can go ahead and open it. It's up to you, but I promise you, it is a trap. So we will continue on, and I'll show you down this hallway. So this area is, or no, okay. This is where we're going to rescue Sage Freke from. So we'll let this guy down, collect his item. It is a Noble's Lotus, and then we will move on down here. We'll open that up just to show that we've cleared it. And here is Sage Freke. However, the cell is locked. This cell requires what is called the special key. So he is one of the main wizards in the game, and he has some awesome magic spells for us to buy from him. However, we need to save him first, and once we save him, he'll be available for us back at the Nexus. So we can go and see him at the Nexus after we save him in this episode. So we'll head down those stairs, and then we want to open this gate up, and now we find ourselves in the Warden section. So this gate is going to be locked. That is known as the Warden's Gate. We are going to take this key right here, and it is the Prison of Hope 1F cell key and Prison of Hope 1F key. So this door right here too, it also leads to the Warden section, and it is locked. There are 2 Mind Flayers in that section waiting for us. We will visit them in a little bit though, later. Okay, so now heading down these stairs will be at another veil of fog. So we're going to enter the fog, and we'll go in here just to take care of... There's some loot here, and I'll show you. There's an enemy down there waiting to be rescued by us. So that Mind Flayer is coming this way. We'll wait for him to head over here, and then we'll attempt our backstab strategy. So he comes down, and then he turns back around on his in his like little routine. And there we go. That's going to do it for this particular Mind Flayer, and now we've got some cells that we should be able to open. You may have noticed it did not say that I used a key there. That's because that cell was unlocked already. This one also, the doors are not locked. I'm not sure why they would be housing a prisoner who is armed and not doing anything about it, but I'm going to allow it. I don't really consider the Mind Flayers to be that responsible. So this cell is locked, and we will move down here. Also locked, and so this one should be locked too, and it has an item in it for us. And then we've got this gentleman right here is I believe his name is Lord Rydell. So it appears to be locked.
Well, you are a sane one, are you not?
Debatable.
My name is Rydell.
Rydell, yeah.
Please, liberate me from this jail. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse.
So we are eventually going to free Lord Rydell. However, that is a pure white world tendency event. We are not going to get the key to that cell until we achieve pure white world tendency. Same for this area. Once we have pure white world tendency, these stones will not be blocking our way down this path, and we'll have access to all of those cells with their loot. However, we need pure white world tendency. So we will revisit this area later. It won't be in this episode. So now we want to continue down these stairs to the 1F section of the prison. So this is going to be the first floor, and in through here there is a large enemy that we have not encountered yet. I don't know what this guy's called, like what type of enemy he is, but you just want to stay back behind that beam, because he cannot hit us here with his magic attack. Those beams are blocking his magic attack, as you can see, so you're in no danger in this position, and we're gonna take him out with some arrows. And he rewards us generously also. That was over 1,000 souls, which is excellent. And we'll go about opening these cells up and collecting our loot. So Unknown Warrior Soul, great. It's worth 400, I think, huh? Yeah, no, 200, okay. It's not an Unknown Hero Soul. And clear. So that's Rydell up there shouting, begging us to save him. There is a bright water. And all clear. West 1F. Don't believe there are any items back there. There is a secret passage here somewhere. The silver bracelets, those are a great item. However, unfortunately for us, they can only be worn by a female character, and there is the Fluted Greaves armor set. So that is one of the more popular armor sets in the game. Definitely very recognizable. It's what the knight in the advertisements for the game, like the beginning cutscene, it's what the knight is wearing, is that armor set. So it's definitely kind of like an iconic piece of armor in Demon Souls. We're going to send some of this stuff to our storage. We'll keep that. And okay. Don't need that. Don't need doubles. I can't wear these. The silver bracelets are great though, because they provide you with extra souls from fallen enemies. Official's gloves, we'll put that in our storage. Okay. Send to storage. We'll keep one archstone shard there. Don't want that equipped. And storage. Keep that there. Send to storage. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Smash that stuff. Continue on down this way. So we're just making our way around this round here, the section of the prison, and we're going to open all of these cells and make sure they're clear of any loot or enemies. I don't think you'll find anyone living locked in any of these cells, these small cells. Now these guys are all in their bases. Alright. And he dropped a Noble's Lotus. There's an item over here, Age Spice ×3. That's awesome because, like you saw, the Once Royal Mistress wants $1,000 a pop for those. So that's a great little item drop. So we'll continue down here. Use that key, clear this cell. And this cell is all clear also. And we've got a loot in here. Okay, another 200 souls. And there is a hidden pathway out here. And there should be 2 items out in this area. We've got the Moonlight Stone Shard. Well, just 1 shard. And that's going to be all there is out here. And now we will go up this way. And there is an item back here. The S-Stock. So that is, I believe, a blade similar to the Rapier. It mostly does pierce damage, I believe. It's not a blade that I've ever wielded. Now, you'll see there is an item out on a corpse on the ledge right there. We do not have access to that ledge from this area, but we are going to be accessing it shortly. Because I promised you a complete guide, and a complete guide is what I will give you. So we don't want to just run down here. There is a hole there, so that we'll avoid that. We'll go back up this way. And by complete guide, I do mean like 100% of all of the items that are available. Like, I mean 100%. So the only item that I am not going to show you how to get is the Penetrator armor set. So we want to shoot him before he gets to that hole. He's trying to trick us. Moonlight Stone Shard ×3, which is awesome. So there's that cliff. We don't want to fall down there. We'll open up the rest of these doors and clear all these cells. So no bodies hanging, nobody in there. Now, before we head out through these doors, I'm going to bring you guys up to this area. However, we cannot enter this area yet. I just want to show you that this area will remain inaccessible for the time being. I believe we are not going to be able to access this area until we have Pure White World tendency. So that will remain locked for this episode. I'm pretty positive. And we will head out through these doors to a cutscene where they're going to show basically the Fool's Idol is activating this defenses, or well, it could be the Black Phantom, the Baby's Nail Black Phantom. So that device is called the it's right on the tip of my tongue. The ballista, and she is going. That is how we are going to unlock a silver trophy, a rare silver trophy. So out here, though, we go down that path. You turn right out the door, and then you go down the path, and you want to access this ledge here. And we're going to go all the way down here, and all the way down here. Which you do want to be careful. Took a lot of work to get to this point. And we will pick up that stone of ephemeral eyes. And now all the way back. Okay. And now that other ledge that I had shown you before, you just run down this way and you can access that ledge through here. So we'll jump down here. And you can just run straight down here to this item. It is the Mercury Rapier +1. So if you're looking for a poison blade, that is it. You can also smith your own poisonous blades at Blacksmith Ed using Mercury Stone Shards. So here is the ballista, and this trophy is called Time for Rolling. So I don't need to have any of this stuff on. I want to be as limber as possible. We'll pick up this one item, which is the Prison of Hope Warden's Key. So this rare silver trophy is called Time for Rolling, and you just have to. All you have to do is time your rolls right and make sure to roll for each shot. So there are 2 shots. Oh. All right, so there we've earned that trophy. Time for rolling, and it's as easy as that. So now we'll get behind the ballista and disengage it. So now that's all taken care of. So we will heal ourselves. And I will re-equip my weapons. I just like to take them off because it lowers our equipment burden and it makes your character a little bit more limber. So it makes rolling just quicker. So you just have to time it properly, like I showed you. I did get hit the once; it didn't kill me. However, a second hit would have killed me. All right, the Clever Rat's Ring, Renowned Warrior Soul, some great loot out here. I think, the Renowned Warrior Soul is worth 800. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, so that's our second stone in this area. And now, just to show you, I'm actually going to head back this way. And we will go deal with the Mind Flayers in the Warden section, as we did get the Warden's Key. Which was the first item we picked up at the end of the bridge. If you don't want to do the Time for Rolling trophy, you can just pick the Warden's Key up and come back up this way, and you can just choose to go through the Warden section, and the Warden section will bring you out behind the ballista. But where this is the Platinum Trophy Guide, I do definitely recommend going for that silver trophy. It might make you a little bit nervous, especially this far into the level. We've got those souls, and that's well, we're getting close to a new level, and you have to work your way all the way back down there just to collect your souls. So we've got that thief ring on. We're gonna wait for him to turn around, and we will do our backstab strategy. That's gonna take care of Mind Flare number 1, and there is a second Mind Flare. Alright, so he started to turn around before I could get to him. Even with the thief ring, those guys are pretty quick. Now there is an item down here that we want to make sure to collect, which is a renowned hero soul, and just for fun, I'm going to go and open this gate up. So that makes both gates. And now we will make our way down to the boss, which we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to fight a Black Phantom before we enter the Fool's Idol arena or place of worship, because she's holed up in a church. You can take either staircase. There's no loot up there, and both staircases are the same. So you won't be missing anything. It doesn't matter which path you take. There's no loot back there. And now, see, now that is the ballista. So we are actually behind the ballista. So if you just wanted to grab that warden's key, you can come right through here and you can access the ballista this way by bypassing it and turning it off. Although you will not receive that silver trophy. So we want to head up this tower. And no loot back here. Now, this is a lot of running. It's not too bad though, especially there are some good items at the end of this trail, and I mean it is necessary. So we will do some sprinting. To this top area of the cathedral. So we will grab that. It is a silver catalyst, and this is, I believe, a set of armor. Yeah, the Imperial Spy set, right on. So that's going to do it for loot in there. Oh, just to show you, there is another tower that we have to climb, and there is an enemy over there. We have to go over there either way, but I'm going to just put an arrow in him from over here, just because I feel like it. I'm still going to have to go up the tower because there's a key in that little area where he was just doing magic. And by the way, if you do not kill him, then you cannot slay the final boss in this level. He will bring her back from the dead. So if you don't kill him and then you go into the boss battle and you kill the Fool's Idol, excuse me, a little hiccup there, and you kill the Fool's Idol, he will regenerate her or bring her back from the dead. So you want to make sure to take care of that Dregling doing magic, or that prisoner doing magic. He kind of looks like a Dregling, but he is called a prisoner. Excuse me. Okay, so now that we're behind this area, we're going to go through here. Before I go up into this tower where we just killed that guy, there's a Black Phantom over this way, and I'm going to take care of her first. So she shoots a very powerful crossbow. Oof. Wow, I can't believe. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. So there, as you saw right there, definitely be careful healing. She's going to go for that backstab pretty quickly, and it definitely, well, between that, the arrow shot and that backstab, she did me in pretty quick. But we should be able to get back there relatively quickly. I should be able to speed my way through here. All right. So 3 two-handed attacks did the job. And he's going to turn around for us. All right. Take that Age Spice, thank you. And I'm not going to bother with any of these guys. We've got 5,000 souls in our bloodstain, and we're so close to the boss. We are going to have to come back in and rescue Sage Freke, though. Because the key in that tower that I did not venture into is the special key that we require to free Sage Freke. So we will head down to the first floor again. And I will kill this guy. The reason why I didn't go through the warden section and why I came down this way was I want the 1,000 souls that this guy drops. Might as well turn a negative into a positive, if you know what I mean. Oh. Wow, I'm surprised I missed this cell. I did not realize. Okay. Well, there's another positive. Huh, I don't know how I did that. And there, that is everything. We're back out on this path where we get the silver trophy for the ballista. Time for rolling. And we will go back up against... this Black Phantom, and I think that's going to be it for the end of this episode. Or well, I'm going to have to do this episode as a two-part episode because I am nearing the 60-minute mark. So if you can, I think I personally find the best strategy with her is to let her shoot at us, and it might be a little bit tedious, but it gets the job done. Oh, I'm surprised she's not there. She goes. So that didn't do much. All right. Stay back. And we've almost got her down. Take that bow out. Ah. There we go. attack is going to do it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so she drops a Stone of Ephemeral Lies, Moonlight Stone Chunk, and I missed that. I missed that other item. So now we will go in. We'll head up this tower, and I will show you the room where we killed that prisoner doing magic. Oh, this makes me dizzy. There we go. All right. There is an item out on this ledge too. We're going to drop down and get that after I grab the key from this this room ahead here. Alright, so he was standing here doing magic. There's no other items in this room except for the Prison of Hope special key. So we will head back this way. And then we will venture out onto that ledge that is exposed. And I believe the item is a widow's lotus. Which are more they're more rare than the red lotuses. Yes, widow's lotus. Okay, awesome. Yeah, the noble's lotus. The widow's lotus are rarer than the noble's lotus, and because of that, they are more expensive too at merchants. So now we will drop down. I wanted to take care of the Black Phantom first before I got that item because otherwise we would have been dropping on her head and we would have been staggered and we would have gotten hurt, and it gives her a really great opportunity to seize. So I didn't want to give her the advantage, and I decided to do battle with her before venturing up into that tower. Heal ourselves here, and I am going to go and rescue Sage Freke now, and that will conclude the first part of this episode. And then oh my god, I forgot that they had respawned. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised he hit me. Oh, that worked for me. I can deal with that. There we go. That'll work. We'll pick up that fresh spice, and we are going to head down to rescue Sage Freke. Where are we going to find Sage Freke? Jeez. I believe he's right up here, actually. So we would go up. And he's going to be right in here. We're going to use that special key. And we will go talk to Sage Freke. And this is going to conclude the first part of this episode. And in the second part, I will bring you guys to go and do battle with the Fool's Idol. And we will slay her, and she's going to give us 2 trophies.
But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus.
Perfect.
Thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
Oh, perfect. I almost forgot. So we get a trophy for rescuing Sage Freke. So we actually get 4 trophies in this area. And that is going to conclude this part of the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.